Good morning, it's Mike from Bramble Creek again. We have a new guitar out this morning. This is acoustic, there's no electric, no pickups. I hope the little blue light on the microphone is on so that we're getting sound with this. Okay, I forgot to see if that was turned on or not. But anyway, what you're hearing is what you're getting with an acoustic. I really love the sound of this guitar. I'm going to tell you a few things about it that to me makes it unique and makes it a really cool sounding guitar. If you can hear that. Good resonance, good box. It's a little thicker on the box, about the same size all the way around. I've gotten to where I kind of like the boxes to be the same size because I think it lets the sound roll around good. On top of that, I have this, I've had this piece of wood for a while. I have some more of it. Came out of a piece of wood about probably 8 inches, maybe 3.5 inches, and 6.5, maybe 7 foot long. Some people tell me it's a piece of chestnut from southern Ohio. I think it's a piece of oak. I have some chestnut, and there was some chestnut in our old house. I'm not saying it's not. I just am saying I really don't know. But what I do know, if you can hear that, ouch, this is hard as a rock. And I used this specifically to build an acoustic guitar like this one. I believe that the material the neck is made out of is in direct relation to the sound you're getting out of your guitar. I think a softer wood neck takes away from the ability of the guitar to make the sound that everything's working together to make. So anyway, what I did, I used this is well over 100 years old. It was so hard when I was working it down, it's just like, it'd just eat saw blades and sandpaper up. So I thought, here's my chance to make a thin neck, a neck that's very easy for somebody to get their hands around. A lot of your 3-string guitars, you'll notice, have thick necks on them, a little tougher to get your hand around. So anyway, we have this nice neck here. And if you watch my videos, you know that sometimes I use different species of hard and semi-soft, not soft wood, but semi-soft, to make bridges and nuts out of, because I like the warm sound that this gives. Now, I thought the last video, maybe the video before last, I was using these what I call thin pieces of metal bridges and nuts that I make out of metal to where the strings is actually laying on metal, because I like that crispy bluesy sound that gets out of there. But I also like this sound. And what's my favorite sound is not my customer's favorite sound, so I have to be diverse in, you know, my builds. And this one here is a diverse build. I didn't want to put a fretboard over top of this neat piece of wood in this neck. Didn't want to disturb what this neck's going to do for the sound. And I didn't want to make cuts to put frets in it. Now some people say that's worrying about things you don't need to worry about, but I don't believe it is. I think it does make a difference when you do the whole build based around a bunch of little things to create the sound that you want to create. So this is a fretless guitar. Now if you heard me playing it earlier, you heard me sliding around on it, okay? If you, where's my slide at? Oh, so I ain't been, never mind. I've got it set up just a little high here in the very back, and that's if you want to use a slide. This is a cool sounding play and slide guitar. Just a cool guitar all the way around. Solid neck goes all the way through. I've drilled at angles up through the back of this for my strings, and have little tiny brass washers to hold the strings in place. I crossed a wooden bridge, crossed a wooden neck, crossed this super hard bridge into this neat acoustic box with good sound holes in it. I cut this down out of the neck to get a break and an angle over my strings right here. So what I do is I put a backer board on a lot of these guitars, and this is just a piece of hard cherry that I've cut out. Hope you can see it in there. And it's got some really cool antiqued brass looking enclosed tuners on it. This guitar is on Etsy. That's Etsy BrambleCreekGuitars, one word, no spaces, Bramble Creek Guitar. Free shipping. Things under $100. I need to start looking up. I have these for sale before I do my videos. Well, then the videos wouldn't be no fun. Wouldn't have nothing to think about. Anyway, this is Mike from Bramble Creek. We appreciate everybody that tunes in. Oh, let me check out my new shirt that is a gift. Music is the sound of color. I thought that was pretty cool. Someone thought it was cool because they was nice enough to send me a gift. Alrighty. This is one of the Romeo and Juliet guitars. We appreciate you very much for watching our videos and the business. Shipped another guitar out and have one go out Tuesday going to North Louisiana, I think. Anyway, appreciate it. We'll see you all on the next round. Bye-bye.